friends, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day today. One of my most popular videos has been my review on my Apple Watch, and I've been slowly but surely updating my Apple collection over the last 12 months. I will say I've had my Apple products for a long time. My previous laptop I got in 2014 and I had it up until end of 2021, and I love having an iPad. I think it's so convenient. It's so handy to have the tablet form, like kind of like the combination of the phone and the laptop, and you can take it with you. I had the iPad Pro. I used it for university. It was very handy for note taking and I just loved studying on it. However, since I'm no longer in university, I found it really big and bulky and didn't hold its power as well, so I wanted to upgrade. So we found a deal and we have purchased a new iPad, which is very exciting. So I thought today I'd do like an unboxing, talking about some accessories, and then my first week review. If you enjoy these kinds of videos, please make sure to like, comment and subscribe down below. All right, let's get into it. I thought I would just quickly talk about the accessories that I've purchased to go along with my iPad. So the first thing I got was an iPad cover. I just got this one off Amazon. I think it was about $16. That's this beautiful emerald color. I just got a simple case now because I want to protect the device. I don't want anything to hurt it or damage it. Along with that, I also got a glass screen protector. I love glass screen protectors. I have them on my phone and I normally have one on my Apple Watch as well. It's just such a good idea to have it on there so that if the glass breaks, it's the screen protector, it's not your actual phone, and at $20 to replace rather than replacing the entire product. I know for iPads you can get the paper feel ones, which I might get one day. I know they're great for when you're doing a lot of writing or if you're studying a lot. So I ended up purchasing the iPad Air 4th generation. So that's the 2021 model. I got the 64 gig because I didn't think I would be storing too much on there, and I got it in the color space gray. So now it's the fun part where we get to open the iPad. It's a beautiful color. I love this space gray that they do now. So this is filming on my iPhone, which works pretty well. Like, it's a little bit grainy, it's not as clear, but it works decently. And then this is me filming on the iPad. It's pretty good. It's very zoomed in. I don't think you have the ability to zoom out, which is okay, but I would say this is going to be very handy for video editing. I'm pretty excited. So I've had the iPad for about a week now, so I thought I would run you through a few of my thoughts, my feelings, and my favorite things about it, and whether or not I recommend you getting one. Okay, so this is my homepage. I'm very minimal with my tech. I found a few photos online of calendar backgrounds, but I wanted to just make my own. I wanted something really simple, super straightforward, so I just made this little March one. So I have 4 widgets on my homepage. I have my Notion board. You guys know I love Notion. I speak about it a lot. Here is just my recent Notion board, so I can just click into any of those, and then I can just access all of my Notion boards from there. Some photos. I also have this on my phone. It's just like a nice little reminder of happy memories. This one is of my old puppy, Misty. Next is the weather. I love watching the weather and making sure it's not hot because I don't like the heat. I've got my number of unread emails which I need to address, which I will do tonight. But I just like having that there. Okay, next we have 3 app portfolios, but I just have Fun Times, Mental Health, and Love Laney. So in Fun Times we have the daily crosswords. He also downloaded Among Us, which he likes to play. I've also been looking to start a new hobby, so I thought learning a language might be good, so I've got Duolingo in there. Next is Mental Health. So I have the Calm app. I know Harry Styles also has a thing on there which I haven't been able to find yet, but I will be listening to that to go to sleep because nothing sounds better than that. And next I have Love Laney, which is of course my YouTube channel and my brand. In here we just have all the things that I use to help me with everything. So I've got Canva and Procreate, and they are used for making like overlays for my videos or my thumbnails. I also just have the YouTube app and YouTube Studio, and then Lightroom to edit photos, and iMovie to edit videos or like little TikTok clips. So my favorite iPad features so far. My favorite feature by far is the lightness and the compactness of it. You can see it's a pretty good size. I think it's 10 or 11 inches. I'll put the actual dimensions and everything. I think it's the perfect size. It would fit in any backpack or anything I have. So if ever I'm wanting to take it on the bus or take it traveling, it's perfect size for that. The display as well is super clear. I think it's really beautiful, nice and and crisp. It's also really intuitive. I love the Touch ID. That's something that my old one didn't have. So being able to log in with just your finger, and the fact that it prompts you to do a finger while you're holding it this way, so this finger, and then also if you're holding it this way, it prompts you to do both fingers, which I think is really helpful. It's also really intuitive when it comes to brightness and adjustment. So when I'm reading at night, it'll like slowly dim down so I'm not getting too much light in my eyes for when I'm trying to go to sleep, which I think is great. I do have a few of favorite apps that I thought I would show you through. Of course, we all know that my favorite app was going to be Notion. I love Notion. I think it's so handy. I can fill my Notion boards in wherever I am and access them at any point in time, anywhere, which I find really helpful. I love the Apple Bookstore. I realize this is quite an old and like traditional Apple app, but I think it's really well set up. The books are really clear. I like that you can change the color of the background. That works really well for me, which I love. And I love digital reading, I have to say. I also really like the app Procreate, which I sometimes use it to make overlays or thumbnails for my videos, which I quite like. I also use that in conjunction with Canva and Lightroom. So Canva is like a graphic design whiz of a website. So cool. The founder's actually from Perth, if you didn't know. Another thing that I didn't realize so good until like a month ago is iCloud. I've just started paying for iCloud. I think I have 200 gig and it's $4 a month or something. It's the handiest thing ever because I can take a photo on my phone and then edit it on my iPad if I need to, and then it'll be on my laptop as well for when I need to put it into a video, which is just the most handiest thing, and I really like it, and it just makes working on everything really smooth and seamless. So this is something I did a lot when I was at university, and I think it's really helpful if you're in a small space, and that's using your iPad as a second screen. So I didn't know you could do this when I was in uni, and my dad showed me how to do it, but at that time you could download an app called Duet. I don't have it on this iPad, but that was really helpful because just having iPad next to my laptop sitting up together, I found that great. I also tried it out, and you can also do it with the sidecar feature, which I'll run you through now. So I thought I would quickly show you how to use the sidecar feature. You go up to the control center on your Mac and then hit display, connect to iPad, use as a separate display, and there we go. That's my second screen. So now I could drag this over. Very handy. But just having the ability to have two screens is super helpful if you're studying or working on multiple papers, reading a paper and analyzing it. And it's great for small space organization as well, because this is much smaller than a monitor and you can pack it away at the end of the night rather than leaving it on your desk or on your dining table. Plus you get more functionality with the iPad. I also love the split screen feature. I used that a lot when I was at university. So having my textbook open on one side and my Word document or whatever I was working on the other side to take notes. My other favorite thing about the iPad is that it syncs with my phone. So if I put do not disturb on my phone, which I do quite often because I hate the buzzing, it'll sync to my iPad as well. So I won't get any notifications from any source ever until I turn it off, which sounds extreme, but it is really helpful when you're trying to be productive, that you're not being bombarded with buzzers or any notifications about anything. So a few thoughts about the accessories. I am planning to get the Apple Pencil. That is on my list. I'm currently trading in an old laptop, and then that money will go towards the Apple Pencil. It's about $190 in Australia, I think. So I didn't want to buy it off the bat and then not use it or not feel like it was worth it. So I wanted to have the iPad for a little while and just figure it out, which I'm quite happy I did, because it would be nice to have, but I'm not so desperate that I need to run to the Apple store. In terms of the Apple keyboard, in Australia, I think these are like $400, which is ridiculous for a keyboard. I know it's Apple, but like that's a bit extreme. I wouldn't recommend getting one, and I don't plan on purchasing one. The good thing about the iPad is it's a USB-C connector. It's rather than the phone cable. So because I have the new MacBook, which is also USB-C, I have this dongle attachment which has USB ports in it. So I can connect this to my iPad if I wanted to, and have my mouse and keyboard connect to this, which kind of makes it like, this was $10 off Amazon and my mouse and keyboards were like $30 from Kmart. Like super inexpensive, works well, and then I don't have to have another thing taking up space in my house, if that makes sense. I can just transfer that mouse from my work laptop to my home laptop to my iPad, and it just serves all of those purposes. Overall, I think the iPad was a great investment for me. I'm really excited to keep using it and figuring out how I like to use it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You seem to like my tech videos, so hopefully you enjoyed this one. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to to like, comment and subscribe down below because I make new videos weekly, and I will see you all in my next one. You deserve to feel so, so special today, and see you soon. Bye.